Hello and welcome to the presentation of Sweet Acoustic Textures, Basset Horn by inouï samples. For this new contact instrument, we have recorded a basset horn in a selection of 13 classic and less common playing techniques. You can access these techniques either by key switches, like a traditional virtual instrument, or by a random acoustic textures generator. Let's start with the playing techniques in classic mode with the staccatissimo. To switch to the next channel, you can use the key switches. Let's go to staccato with the F sharp. Then decrescendo. Notice that the rainbow indicates the current playing technique. The swell. The sustain or long. The pale tone. To change the playing technique of a channel, just click on the note and choose the one you want. It will automatically be assigned to the channel key switch, from F to B flat. The subtone. The phase détachée. The phase détachée swell. The flatter zunga. The bisbigliando. The minor trill. And the major trill. You can control the volume and the pan of each technique. We'll see the utility of the XY pad for panning with the textures generator. If you want, you can link the playing technique's volumes, activate or deactivate the round robin, and reset it by clicking or playing the B in yellow on the keyboard. The attack and release controls come from an ADSR envelope and apply to all samples. Let's transform this instrument into a random acoustic textures generator. We'll start from one of the presets to understand how it works. If you want to listen to examples, please watch the video linked in the description. You can still assign the technique of your choice to each channel. When you press a note, the generator turns on for that note. It also works as a polyphonic generator. The most important control is the knot density. All the way to the right, an event generated by this technique will be played every 0.1 to 1.2 seconds. All the way to the left, the next event on this channel will happen in the next 20 to 50 seconds. Of course, the curves are exponential to let you fine-tuning the high densities. Let's not waste time on volume and move on to velocity. All the way to the left, it only generates the lowest velocities. All the way to the right, it only generates the highest velocities. In the middle, all velocities can be randomly generated, and of course, all intermediate positions are available. To create large effects, you can bring the volume, velocity, or density controls together. The panning allows you to indicate where the next events of a channel will be generated. At the very bottom, we cannot predict the position of the sound. The higher you go, the more precisely you can define the area in which the sound may be generated. You can also isolate or mute a channel, which can be useful for texture generation. Finally, you have the ability to load or unload samples from different microphone positions. Adjust the balance and choose between a subcardioid tube and a ribbon microphone for the proximity microphone. Good news for the ones who use contact and multi-channel. Your Sweet Acoustic Textures routing will be done in just one click. You can send everything to the main stereo output. You can automatically split the techniques between the first 6 stereophonic outputs of contact, which can be interesting to process the generated textures, or split the microphone positions to mix them freely. As for every release, we have recorded in short and neutral acoustics to let you freely integrate these sounds in your creations, whatever the context is. We hope that this presentation gave you a few ideas. If you need the rare Basset Horn tone for your compositions, or if you're looking to create unheard acoustic textures, Sweet Acoustic Textures Basset Horn is a way to go. For further information, you can download the manual on our website. The links are in the description. If you have any questions, feel free to leave us a comment or contact us. Inouï Samples wishes you beautiful creations.